And President William Ruto will from Thursday lead a 4-day retreat for senior ranks of the executive as he seeks to begin full implementation and fulfillment of his election pledges to the country. Duncan Kamba has that report.
Discussions of power, promises and pledges, politics and progress will pitch tent in Nanyuki at a retreat chaired by President William Ruto. A first for his 5-month administration. On the invite list are individuals in senior ranks of the executive, entailing the cabinet, presidential advisors and principal secretaries. State House spokesperson Hussein Mohamed Gure says the retreat will crystallize the implementation program of the administration's plan for the year 2023. But even as the country's chief executive officer retreats to take stock, strategize and re-strategize, he already has some mountains to level, factoring in his administration's shortfalls more than 100 days in office. Top on the agenda is the ghost of high cost of living, haunting Kenyans and the leadership, especially on the back of campaign promises, as Kenyans continue gasping for their livelihoods' breath as the brutal economy strangles hopes, dreams and progress. Treasury CS Professor Njuguna Ndung'u will be the man under the heated spotlight as prices of basic commodities and general living conditions remain tough and unbearable for many. Also, there is the question of post-election national healing and integration, whereby both President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua have continued from where they left during the campaigns by their continued onslaught on their main challenger Raila Odinga as well as retired President Uhuru Kenyatta. According to Article 131, Section 1E of the Constitution on his authority, the President is a symbol of national unity, dictating that together with his deputy, they ought to be unifying factors. Affront, they have scored low marks, particularly his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, aka Rigiji, and the cloud of toxicity seems to be still hovering around.
Every time that man opens his mouth, you wonder whether he's the deputy president of Kenya or he's the deputy president of the Kikuyu Republic. In fact, at some point, we will bring a motion, I will bring a motion in Parliament to impeach you, discuss your conduct and impeach you.
On their 50-50 promise of cabinet naming, the president failed to fulfill his promise, even though he met the 2/3 gender principle by appointing 7 women into cabinet. Insecurity still remains the elephant in the room, despite tough public declarations and decrees issued by the President, Interior and National Administration CS Professor Kithure Kindiki, as well as the new Inspector General of Police Japhet Koome. Bandits continue roaming and killing innocent Kenyans in North Rift. Latest incident happening yesterday on New Year's Day, where 2 young girls were killed in Elgeyo Marakwet County. Another headache is job creation for millions of youth across the country whose predicaments informed Kenya Kwanza's Hustler Narrative campaign slogan. And now, President Ruto and his team will have to scratch their heads on how to fulfill that particular promise. Duncan Kamba, NTV.